one of the craziest booths we had at Fear Expo last year. I mean, man, if you saw their booth, if they didn't have it, then you didn't want it bad enough. I mean, that's just all that was. So we're going to bring on Southern Nikki. What's going on, girl?
How y'all doing tonight?
Good.
Imagination.
Thank you. Yep, imaginations. I'm in our stock room right now trying to avoid the ghosts that are inhabiting the building right now.
So you guys, I don't even know where to begin with your product lines.
That's a loaded question, I would say. I mean, we're a kind of one-stop shop for all your Halloween needs. Not even Halloween. I mean, just any kind of need, I guess. We have lots of things. We have wigs, contacts, makeup, costumes, of course, decor, earrings, even just T-shirts and everything. And then we also started our own production line where we make custom costumes, props, and animatronics.
Well, I know last year your boots were a pretty big hit.
How can I forget the demonias? Oh, Lord, they're going to kill me when they find out I forgot about the demonias.
I mean, everybody was walking around Friday with your guys' boots on all day Saturday. Because we had the VIP event Saturday. And then, Saturdays, like everybody's wearing the boots. They're wearing them at the ball. I mean, they were everywhere.
Oh, yeah. They're so comfortable, too, because I have some as well. And they're really comfortable to walk around in. Even like when you're looking at them, you're like, that's got a wedge. Can I really walk around in that for long periods of time and stand in it? Yes, you can. Can you run for people? Yes. Can you chase people? Yes, you can do whatever you need to do when you're hot. And so, of course, that's the one thing. It was like our contacts and our demonia shoes that we'd get slammed with because everybody wanted to change their eye color. Who doesn't? And who wants some cute boots on their feet? I mean, I do.
I didn't wear my boots because I don't have any imagination boots. Wink.
Okay, I got that. Let me write that down and we see what I can do for you.
Yeah. But I mean, it was crazy. I mean, your booth was I barely got a chance to talk to you guys over the weekend because every single time I went over there, I mean, everybody was busy, but I mean, You guys were and you were like all the way in the back. Mm-hmm. And I hate to say this way, we kind of did that on purpose because we knew you guys were going to be popular and kind of like force people to walk towards the back and stuff. But I was like, you know what? Maybe around lunchtime, I'll swing by there to, it'll die down there. No, it never stopped. It never died down with you guys. And I was almost frustrated and I felt bad for you guys at the same time.
Well, it's so great that everybody just loved us there because we loved everybody there too. And it was this is our first year vending at any trade shows. So it was really great to see everybody just really accept us. Sometimes you couldn't stir a stick anywhere. And then you would think, oh, we have a moment. We could take a breath. You would catch your breath. And then it would just be jam-packed of just all the lovely people just coming in and talking to us and us selling whatever we could to them.
What's Zach saying here? Got to give my wife a pair of those blood red heels with the bat on them. She loves seeing them on the website.
Oh, I have them. Absolutely love them. If you don't,
Chris, can we bring up the website by any chance? I don't know if Chris can do that or not, but
I ended up getting a pair of the boots from them at Fear Expo before I left. I fell victim to it.
Oh, honey, I fall victim to this store every day when I walk in, and I'm like, what do we got now?
And I can't walk in heels, so it says something that I can walk in those because they're friggin' huge.
Those are probably the easiest shoes I've ever had to walk in because I'm like a baby calf being born. You're all over the place. You get into those demonias and you're just a rock star on them.
And I'm 5'2", so then when I go to sit down, I'm like, oh, that seat's really far.
Keith's got a question here.
Okay.
Do they make demonias for men?
Yes, they do. They make them for men and women, and they also do a unisex line as well that men and women can have. That's kind of the popular one is the unisex because it's not specifically for a gender or anything, but anybody can wear them. I mean, the girl sizes do go up to a size 13. So guys can go into them because there are 13, and then the girls can go into, if you're a size 13, no judgments here on anybody. Ladies can go into men's shoes as well.
Heath is sold. He's ready for his own. Well, they're on the website. Go get them.
Yeah.
There they are.
Yeah, just go to Imaginations Costumers. If you we've got a 10% coupon for you guys. If you use Sweet, you can get 10% off as well. If you go to Imaginations Costumes, not Costumers, because I like to put that R in there, but sorry about that. Costumes, imaginationscostumes.com, and use 10% with the Sweet promo. You get you find a lot of good stuff. Whatever we have on their website is in the store because we ship around all over the place. So we're in Myrtle Beach. So if you want to come to the beach, just stop on in. We'll help you too. You can ask for myself, Southern Nikki, or Donnie, or anybody. We all love seeing everybody, meeting new people, and getting new things out to people.
Well, speaking of new things, what do you got that's new?
For this year, we do have, because we did start our own production company, which is called Myrtle Beach Productions. We have gotten straight jackets. We have made our own custom straight jackets. That's new to the store this year. We also have, oh my God, our Sinister sticks. If you weren't at Fear Expo and you didn't see me with a pig on a stick, I love my pig on a stick. He's still here. But our Sinister sticks, we do have a new thing. We had 2 new things come out this year. We have Sinister treats and Sinister bling. And I'm wearing some of our bling right now. We're getting some custom earrings and everything. So that's new. And then, of course, we've always got the costumes coming in and the makeup coming in. And I mean, you just need to check the website back every day because we're always adding something.
So what is your favorite stuff that you guys have then?
Well, that's a loaded question. If it's not one at all, I mean, I love the wigs. I love the makeup. And of course, I love these dresses. We also carry Sourpuss, which is an alternative clothing. Very comfortable, very just, I get so many compliments when I wear the Sourpuss clothing out and about in Myrtle Beach that people are like, oh my God, that is so cute. Where'd you get that? And I'm like, Imaginations. I'm like a walking billboard for us here.
That's
Now, I could be mistaken, but I don't think I am.
Okay.
I believe Imagination is now an award-winning vendor.
Yes, we are. We did win an award for, I believe it was the best product you couldn't live without. And if you wanted to know what product that was, it was everything. It was everything we offered.
Yeah, I mean, it was crazy. Just first of all, I was there when you guys were setting your booth up, and I was watching you guys, and I kept coming over to you guys. I was like, do you guys need more help? Because I just kept seeing boxes and boxes coming off, and then you guys were putting up shelves, and I'm like, what in the world's going on here?
Yeah.
And then a few hours later, I rolled by, and you guys were done, and I was like, holy crap! I was like, what? Are you guys
with us? We bring a miniature store with us, and we've got it down to a science.
You guys could almost run your own expo just on your own with the amount of stuff that you guys brought. It was crazy, and your guys' booth was beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
I mean, and getting a chance to meet all you guys was just a treat. Obviously,
we love meeting all y'all too.
It was incredible, but. What were some of your big ticket items other than the boots that you guys were doing with Fear Expo?
Of course, the boots and the contacts. But we did sell a lot of the custom costumes that we do with MVP, which is Myrtle Beach Productions. Are the #1 clown costume, because we have clown jumpsuits that we can't keep in stock. Are our neon Mansons is what we call it. It's a jumpsuit with neon colors splattered all over it and neon buttons. Everybody flocks to that one. The guy that helps me, because there's 2 of us that kind of do it, and it's myself and another gentleman, Donnie. he's baffled by the people just going to get the neon. He's like, it's too bright. It's too bright. Nobody wants anything bright and hot. And I was like, yeah, I want to see who's coming after me.
I know there was a lot of, not a lot, but there was a few non-haunted house related vendors, like the CBD people were there and the insurance people and stuff like that. When they learned that there was a ball, they immediately like come running over to you guys. It's like, we need help. Like we need something. Please help us, And
your shopping needs when you forget something, because sometimes you really just don't know what's going to happen. And then you get there and you're all excited and you're like, oh, I didn't prepare. Well, we've got you. Don't you worry about it. We will have you ready to go looking like $1,000,000.
But yeah, you guys said by the time Saturday night the ball came, you had people who had a few costumes, imagination costumes up there, and they were rocking them out, and they were extremely happy with them, and they looked amazing, of course. So what do you think was or is some of your best-selling costumes? And maybe Chris can bring them up on the website and we can show them off a little.
Our best-selling ones, of course, are always going to be clown costumes. And then, of course, any straight jacket. Like people just, it's really weird how people will kind of flock to the sane asylums. It's just a little creepy, I guess. Those are always our number one sellers that we will sell out of in a heartbeat, is a clown costume, and a sane asylum, and an orange jumpsuit. People really love to be in an orange jumpsuit.
Well, you get things like that, like the clowns and the jumpsuits and things like that. It's easy for makeup artists, right? Yeah. Like they can put them in a chair, and when you get into some of the more elaborate stuff, it's you got to create around that. It gets a little difficult sometimes.
Yeah, when you bring in your witches, because everybody loves witches, but then you can go from the glam witch all the way to the really scary one. And that can be a little bit harder because with the clown, you're like, do you want to be scary or do you want to be funny? And even if you look funny, clowns are scary. So you could do the simplest makeup and still freak someone out. I know I'm going to run from a clown.
All right, guys, we have Southern Nikki for a few more minutes here, so get your questions in for her and Imagination. I'm sure you guys got a bunch, especially people that were there. I mean, when Doug called me a few days ago, and he's like, "Oh, but by the way, Imagination's going to be on the show this week," and I was like, "Crap," because usually, you get Mike. Mike's a great guy, and he's a makeup artist. You talk about makeup and what they're doing and stuff like that. You get Tayen, and Tayen's a prop builder, and she builds these amazing, crazy props. And you get somebody like Imagination on, who just has everything.
What
and it's just
talk about?
And it's just like, well, I'll just throw a stick in the air and see where it lands. I don't know.
We'll go with it.
While we wait for some questions here, let's talk about props. What kind of props are you guys offering this year?
So I believe, of course, we've got our Sinister sticks. If you don't know what those are great little walking sticks that we have a pig. We have shrunken heads on them, just different kinds. Of course, we've got our animatronics. We've got a scarecrow, some pumpkins, of course, witches. Can't go wrong with witches. I believe we have a mallet somewhere. Of course, there's always props like knives and anything you could kind of think of. We kind of got it. I think I got a meat cleaver out there too.
Apparently you guys are going to have to get a 50-foot skeleton because Willie Mae is having a hard time tracking one down right now. So
50 foot, you said? I don't know if I got that one. I might have a skeleton somewhere. We try to do, I love to call it adopt a skelly during Halloween, where we have everybody come in and just grab a skeleton and adopt them. So if I find one, he can have it, or he can't have it. He can purchase it. He can adopt him.
So do you or anybody you work with, are you guys affiliated with an attraction at all, or?
We're there's a lot of haunts down here. We work with Panic Attack. We also work with one in North Carolina. I can't remember all of them. They're all going to kill me because they're going to be like, you didn't mention me. And I'll be like, I am so sorry. Yeah. There's just, we're not kind of affiliated with one. We just help everybody. We want to spread the love to everyone.
Gotcha. Well, now, I know you said Fear Expo was your guys' first show, and I can't imagine. I mean, I know you guys did well. That had to open up just a whole nother market and ideas for you guys.
It opened up another can of worms that we can't put back.
So I have to imagine you got some shows planned up and you're going to be heading out soon.
Yes, we are actually getting ready to go to Carolina Fear Fest next weekend. So myself and Donnie are going to be there, and we're not taking as much, which is kind of baffling, but we are going to be taking some stuff with us. The boots are coming. I mean, if we don't have the boots, I think they might riot. And of course, the contacts are coming. I don't think we're taking as much makeup as we normally do, but we're going to scale it down a little bit because there's only 2 of us go instead of 4.
So where can we find Imaginations? All on the interwebs, any upcoming shows other than the Carolina one? Where are you guys at, and what are you going to be doing?
So you can find us at imaginationscostumes.com. You can also find us here in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, off of Waccamaw Boulevard. Carolina Fear Fest is kind of going to be our last one for this year, because then we got to get ready for the store to get Halloween and get Myrtle Beach production into the store itself, and get ready for everybody else that is ready for these haunts to open and ready for Halloween, because I'm ready for it. I don't know if anybody else is. And I know that next year we have started to plan, and we will see you at HauntCon, and we will see you at Fear Expo as well.
So there it is, guys. HauntCon and Fear Expo. If you haven't checked them out, you need to. I mean, if you go to their website, it's like a journey, some time. It's like going to the movies. Like you need a little bit of time to sift through everything that they have, because it's crazy the amount of stuff that they have. And if you don't have that kind of time, show up to HauntCon and Fear Expo, and you can just see it in person. It'll be right there. Keith wants to know if you're going to MHC.
No, we're not. We're not going to that one. Maybe next year. We kind of had to take a little break because we were going out all the time. And then we need to pump the brakes for a little bit to see what to get ready for the store, because the store, we've kind of neglected the store a little bit. We do have a team here in the store working hard as they can possibly be, but they're like, hey, bring some of that product here. We need the boots. We need everything in the store, because they're asking for it in Myrtle Beach too.
All right, drop that promo code for us one more time.
It is 10% off with Sweet. So that's the promo code. Just go in and purchase whatever you need to. And when it asks for a promo code, it is Sweet for 10% off.
There you go, guys. That's a 10% night. So head over to Mile High FX for Fear Expo will be your code there to get 10% off there. And head on over to Imagination to get 10% off your promo code using Sweet. Get those boots. You heard them here. They're comfortable. Get the heels. You like Tayen. Rocking out your heels.
Super tall.
We're gonna get Doug some heels, and he's gonna be sporting.
I just said that we need to get him a pair of little boots.
Oh, well, yes, we do.
We'll have him sport them in the neon side of things, so that way it's a little bit darker, so people can't see them too well.
We should have Mike paint little Fear Expo symbols on them.
That would be amazing.
We can do that. I'm sure Mike would be up for a little collab there to get Doug rocking out. That'd be good. All right, Southern Nikki, thank you so much for joining us tonight.
Thank y'all for having me.
Oh, anytime. It's always a pleasure to see you, and it's always a pleasure to have you. And I will see you in February.
I will see y'all in February. Night.
Oh, all right. Yeah. Well, you were pretty close to their booth. You got to see a lot of their stuff. I mean, you obviously went there because you bought some things, but I mean,
the last day, that was the only time I had.
I mean, it was crazy the amount of things.